Hey everybody, it's Sonjdradeluxe, and today we're gonna get into this coral lip and summer smoky eye. If you want to see how I get the look, then stay tuned. This is what it looks like as you saw in the beginning. I think this is a good summer slay, so if you want to see how to get the look, obviously I'm about to show you. So first you're gonna start with a bare crusty face, and I'm gonna go in with my Gleam by Melanie Mills Peach Deluxe Body Radiance. This is going to help to keep my foundation on longer and give me a nice pearl finish, great for the summer for face and body. Already see improvement in the skin. Then I'm going to go in with the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation in Rich Honey and Tan Sand. And I'm basically putting that in kind of the highest points of my face and along the jawline, those areas. This is a little bit of a slippier foundation than I'm used to. I think I need to play with it a little bit more. I do love the finish. I think it's really beautiful, but I find that I need to maybe set it more or something so it doesn't move around as much. I'm having a hard time blending my contour. I'm going to take the darker of the two shades, and this isn't really a contour, to be quite honest with you. It's more so just to add a little bit of a tan to my face because my body is quite dark and my face is not. And I'm going to give it a nice finger blend. I did try this with a brush too. It's nice, but I always feel like when I use a brush it kind of takes the foundation off unless the foundation's really watery or I'm doing a look where I've already done my eyes first or something. I usually will go in with my hands. I just like to melt it into my skin a little bit better. And I think maybe I put on slightly too much, so yeah, I'm gonna keep playing with this foundation because I do like it, but sometimes if you think a product is a fail, which I don't, you need to play with it a little bit more to see what works best for you. I'm used to just, regular old routine. Next, with my Studio Finish Concealer in NW25 by MAC, I'm going to blend underneath my eyes. As you can see, it slips on like quite easily, and that's because the foundation's a little bit more slippy than my normal foundation. I'm doing this in my areas I want to highlight under the eyes, center the chin, etc. And with my Morphe M509 brush and my Pure Cosmetics Golden Tan 4-in-1 foundation powder, I'm going to set my foundation. Anytime the foundation is a little bit more on the slippier side, I like to set it, and in the summer for more humid climates, I will put powder on. This is a good one if you don't want to look dry or cakey afterwards. And sometimes if you go in right with the translucent, it can take off your foundation a little bit unless you're baking, and baking makes me look super old, so I like to use a small amount and a very sheer powder. Again, this is my Morphe 509 brush, so the same one I did my powder with, and the Melt Cosmetics Golden Ore highlighter. This is me using the highlighter for the first time, so obviously I'm going to put it all over the face. So very highest points, top of the cheekbone, center of the chin, under the brows, in the inner corners of my eyes, and we're going to be gleaming all day, you feel me? Next, with my Morphe M579 brush, I'm going to snatch up that nose, and I'm using my Laura Geller Baked Bronzer in Sunset Deep. This I filmed on the same day as my last tutorial where I still had kind of chubby cheeks from getting my wisdom teeth out, so I'm really needing this contour right about meow. This is my Morphe M527 brush and my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm dusting on just a little bit, pushing more into the hollows of my cheeks so I can snatch up that face a little bit more, always starting where I want the most product. And as you can see, I probably should have powdered a little bit more because my contour is not blending as smoothly as I'd like because it's kind of sticking to the wet parts of the foundation, so a little bit more powder would correct that. This is my very useless way of showing you the product. It's upside down and blurry. Anyways, it's a chocolate dipbrow pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the number 07 brush. I'm just kind of combing out any of the foundation from my eyebrows. Again, slippier foundation. It has a beautiful finish, but it is slippier. Probably could have waited a little bit more. The product for my brows isn't transferring quite the same, so it's slipping a little bit more, but I'm doing my little strokies, and because it's a little bit slippy, I made my eyebrows hella thick, which is fine. But anywho, they could probably be a little thinner, but that's fine. We're rolling with it today. And I'm doing strokes in the direction that the hair grows. If you want to see this more in detail, you can check out my eyebrow tutorial, which I will link in the description box. These eyebrows are also completely different from each other. There are so many L's I took in this video, let me tell you. Anyways, next with my Morphe E28 brush and my Love Contours All palette by NYX, I'm taking this kind of medium brown shade. These colors are a little bit cooler, which is great for a contour. I make everything super ashy just because of my skin tone, I think because I'm so orange. Sometimes adding like a brown that's not super warm can go ashy. I'm just kind of contouring my crease, using my finger to wing it out at the end. Then I'm taking this lighter shade and I am going on my eyelid. This is kind of like a matte pearl color. The darkest shade, I'm only swiping like a super small amount underneath my lash line because I don't want it to be like a super dark eye. And then with the darkest shade in the palette, I'm going to cut out that crease a little bit. I'm keeping that line intact because I want to have a place for my smudgy eyeliner to meet. And I want to warm up the crease just a little bit by taking my bronzer, the Dark Deep by MAC, and warming up my crease a little bit. And with my Morphe M432 brush, the flat liner, and the darkest shadow again, see, changing the density of the brush and the shape of the brush can give you a completely different color. So this is the same color we swiped along the bottom, but I'm using a sharper brush. This brush is $4 US. I have a coupon code for 10% off too, by the way, on all Morphe brushes I like. They're affordable and they get the job done. This is the JOUER Cream Liner Stick in black, matte black, and I'm going along my lash line to darken it a little bit. This is a nice alternative, especially if you have a little bit of a hard time doing winged cream or gel or liquid liner. This is a good way to get practice in. So I'm doing a line along the bottom lashes and then, or following the line of the bottom lashes and then filling it in and thickening it up from that point and bringing it towards the center. Next, I'm going to use my Rimmel London Shake It Fresh mascara. I'm going to shake it and I'm going to use this just to paint my lashes black on the top and then build up some volume on the bottom. Next, I'm taking my Lash Bunny Boutique lashes in Bunny Love and I'm going to wiggle it down as close as I can to my lash line and then just kind of secure it into place. You've seen me do this before if you've ever seen my tutorials. I like to use my fingers because I can go right on top of my lashes. My lashes naturally curl up, so I like to kind of push the lashes down and then wiggle it down as close as I can to the base of where the hair grows. Got a little dot on my freaking eyelid and you know what? I didn't see it until I went into the mirror later on, so that's gonna be there. Next, with the Cayenne Bite Beauty lipstick, I am going to fill in my lip the really pretty kind of summer coral red. And whenever I'm doing a bold color, I like to put on the color first and then line it with a lip liner. So next I'm going in with the 078 lip pencil by Bite Beauty. These are really soft lip liners. Like I almost feel like it's a lipstick in the shape of a pencil. Like it's very slippy, so just be gentle with it. And that's how I found I got the most success with the liner, doing the lipstick first too. Anyways, so that completes the look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to share, subscribe, and follow, and love yourself and stay pretty. And I'll see you guys again in the next one.